Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the Activate and Elevate show with Sheila and Jan. It is February 10th. I'm super excited. And some of you haven't heard, some of you had. I had my great granddaughter this morning, and I'm just chomping at the bit to fly to Oahu and take a look at this brand new little baby. But we have business to attend to today. So welcome to my beautiful, beautiful friend Jan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to have to mute myself for most of this, but I will pay attention of my sick granddaughter here coughing her brains out. So anyways, I'm here to be of service.
I love you, Jan.
I love you too. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a beautiful day, February 10th. So we are going to touch on the InTouch app today. And I've been using the InTouch app for, I don't know, at least 6 or 9 months now. And I find it extremely easy to use. I use it in conjunction with startx39now.com. And for me, it's another way that I can track the contacts, the follow-ups, who I gift, and it makes it a lot easier. So everybody needs a lot of tools in their tool belt, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start screen sharing. It'll take just a second here. Get my phone ready for it. Oops. Come back. There we go. We're just connecting up here real quick. Sorry for the down air. There it is. Okay. Now we will go to LifeWave InTouch app. So I hope everybody can see this. And this is the very first screen of the InTouch app. And you can see those little scrolling messages up there. That's where they'll drop promo information. Aromatherapy mists are here. And this is my home screen. Now on my home screen, I like having the media come up first. And you can change that by hitting this center button. And it'll allow you to change what you want to come up first. Your media, oops, I'm trying to close it with my mouse. That won't work. All right, so save that layout and look what happens. Now my prospects come up first. Oh, I keep doing that way. And as you can see on the left-hand side, there are little icons. So this little 3 tree on the bottom, that means that that person has become a distributor. The next one is that person is in my system. Monica, she's hot pie. Greg is a preferred customer. So those little icons along the way, you can actually, get back here. You can actually click on that person. And right over here, this little dot is where you can change that. So you can see, are they hot, warm, parked? They're new, they're a customer or a distributor. And Maya is a distributor. Then it tells you what language we're working, her phone number. And now we're going to come down in here. Let's send Maya something. Okay, so I'm going to hit send media, and all of the media that was on that very first page comes up for us. And as you can see, there are business subjects, where to place the patches. I know so many times we see in our chat groups that, where do I put a patch? Well, here is an answer for all of you. You can just come into your InTouch app and you can send somebody an actual video. Let's see what ones they have. Energy Enhancer, Alavita, Silent Nights, SP6, Nirvana. Okay, look and feel younger. Here's the white age group. All right. Pain relief. And they have them identified. Keep trying to point at my screen. So here, pain relief, it tells you which ones. Okay, LifeWave X39. And then as we go down, T's sequences. So let's just, I'm going to send Maya this one. And I can actually go on here.
As we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60.
And you can actually watch the entire little video. This is the short one. I think this is like 45 seconds. So it makes a really good video when you are watering to share. So I hit share, and now we have multiple choices. You can text, you can Facebook Messenger, Telegram, Gmail, WhatsApp, and email. Because I only have Maya's telephone, we're just going to hit text, and then I'm going to hit the continue button. And this is what's really, really important, in my opinion, that you literally need to go and read any text or any verbiage that the company writes. You should read, because it's taking, like, this is hi Maya Life Gary Kalama neighbor. That's how I have her in my telephone, so I know who she is. But I'm not going to want her to see all that, right? So I'm going to take it out. And okay, so hi Maya, is this the holy grail for age reversal like some say? You tell me. I always like to put a little space between the link, and then at the end I like to come down, say my name, Sheila. So you can see, hi Maya, is this the holy grail for age reversal like some say? You tell me. And then she'll get that. All right, so looks like we got some questions up here. Let me see. Where do we find the InTouch app, as it's not on my phone? Can we view the InTouch app on desktop? No, I have not. I have not been able to access it on the desktop yet. Maybe you can. I tried a long time ago and then I quit because I'm always on my phone using it. It is brilliant. And so you've got to go into the app store on your telephone and look up, and it's literally called InTouch, one word, but both words are capitalized. And that'll help you be able to, I mean, it's downloadable for free. Okay. Oops, let's go back here. So I sent that, and if you can see up in the, I need to move this. It didn't work. Up in the corner here on my phone, there it says InTouch. And if you just click it, it'll take you right back to where you were at. Okay. Let's go up here in the corner to the little lines. So it has my profile. This is where you can enter your information. Okay. And keep trying to reach for my, so email and push. That means I'm going to get notifications. I'm going to get a little number on the icon on my telephone, and then they're going to email me. Whenever anybody looks at a link, I'm going to get a email that says, Susie Q has watched 100% of your video. Or they also will text that I get that. And I like that because I like information. So I need more information. Under get help, corporate office support. How many people flounder around trying to find information for home office? It's right here, easy for you. And this is if you need help from LifeWave Corporation. If you would like to receive assistance with an issue that is not related to your corporate office. So that means an actual something going on in the app. That's where you would put that information, and you would click that, and it would go to the company that runs the app for us. Is there any way to make your screen larger? I took another company came up. Is it LifeWave InTouch? Yes, it is. I'm not, oh, you got it, Melanie? Okay, because I'm like, man, it's full on huge in my screen. I'm gonna have to make it bigger. Okay, oops, let me get back here. Okay, so we were in this department here, and now here's legal. Privacy policy, view and download my data, delete it or delete all prospect data. So that gives you the ability to take the app off your phone, to get rid of the data in it, or to actually download that information into your phone. I don't do that kind of stuff because I'm just not savvy like that, I guess. Okay, let's go on back here. Welcome. Welcome to the LifeWave InTouch mobile office on the go. Look at that. And it's going to just, oops, next you can, it tells you how to do it right here. Okay. We can explore all of it. Sharing is easy. Pre-written texts and emails that you can customize. And that's what I was saying. Always take a look and read what's going on before you just hit send. Okay. InTouch is your personal assistant that is always ready, and we'll show you the prospects in just a second, and you can share with them in different ways. So this little department here, that tells you the welcome, how you can actually scroll through the whole system. I'm trying to do chats at the same time, so be patient with me. Yes, touch it. The screen is perfect. Okay, perfect, good. Look at that. Woo, that's my dragon eggs I'm selling. Okay, training. This is amazing. Okay, we are always looking for ways to help the downline that we have that become business builders, right? And when we are starting out, we have this opportunity here to share different little videos, tip business basics, meet your mentors, set your first goals. Look at all those. Who would have ever thought? It is right there. Getting to yes. I'm going to have to read that or read it. I'm going to have to watch that one. App training, app update, tips and secrets for LifeWave. What's that? Let's see what that is. Tips and secrets for LifeWave InTouch app. Oh my God, look at that. This is totally magical, you guys. I'm blown away because I haven't gone into that part. Business training. We all need it, right? How to receive it, get ready, get set, story of X39. Let this person in the room. Let me check. Does this app access all my contacts? Is there a way for not to happen? May I ask a question on X39? Yes, Cynthia, I'm going to go over that. And Oral, you can ask a question. Okay, and then the product, oops, I already updated my app. Product Connect webinars, look at that. So, we're talking about these Wednesday webinars. They're all in here. Lots and lots of them. X49, Alavida, Why Age. All right, so these are training webinars. This is under the training at the top on the left, the little 3 bars. Success Library. This is super cool. All right, we're going to head over. It takes you off site. Learn, educate, and discover. Welcome to the LifeWave Success Library website. Online source was designed with you in mind. Whether you are just starting on your LifeWave journey, et cetera, et cetera. Let's go down here and enter it. Ready, set, grow. Sorry. The whole family's up downstairs and we're all excited about this new baby and we're getting phone calls. Sorry if it's too loud. Okay, so the Success Library has information. Let's look at that. Retail profit. So this has information, wholesale product pricing, retail customer product pricing. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to mute myself for 1 second. Okay, So back to this. Now I'm gonna, up in my corner, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says In Touch. So it takes me right back to the In Touch app. And let's go down to the next heading, Office. All right, so this takes you to your back office, okay? So we enter our password in, and that literally jumps you right to your back office where you can see everything that's going on. Back office training is a totally another day though. All right, add a distributor.
Sheila, I have a
Yes,
quick
ma'am.
question. For the password, is it the same password as for your account, or do you have to set up a separate one for your phone?
No, it just takes you to that normal login screen that that we always log in on our back office.
Okay,
Same exact screen.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me go up here and just check out chats. Okay, let's see. Oops. Okay, then I'll wait to finish the install until you can tell me what to do about the product. Some of my downline are finding they can't sleep at night, but so much energy. Should we take the patch off earlier than 12 hours? We'll answer that in a bit. How do I share with the recipient registering in my page? How do I share with the recipient registering in my page? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Chris. So we'll answer that in a minute. Can you send to prospects? Yes, Jenny, this is the big thing. Second, I have potential folk who are on the oil fields and are they concerned that something may come up in their blood test? No, nothing should come up in their blood test. I'm not sure why we fell off there. Because nothing goes into the body from the patch. The patch is considered non-transdermal. So nothing will go in there from your body or into your body, okay? All right. So adding a distributor. This is taking us to, oops, I'm trying to roll it that way. Okay, so here's more information. Get started with LifeWave today. I have not used this link. This is actually the first time I'm looking at it because whenever I enter anyone into the system, whether they're a PC or a wholesale member, I always go to my I write down the information on an order form. And then I go into my actual website, into the binary tree, and I enter them there. So I'm not going to be entering them on this site. Okay. And there's no way to get back there. So we'll go over here. All right. So let's see what else is there. Adding a retail customer and Siri shortcuts. I don't like Siri. She doesn't like me. So I don't use those. You guys will have to. Does the app share my contact info with LifeWave? No, it does not. Okay. So let's go to the center here, that big plus sign, that's going to bring up the card so you can customize it, change it however you want to. And then under prospects, where it says see all here on the left, we click that. And this is a list of my prospects, okay? And what it took me a while to understand was that they go by the last name, the first letter of the last name. So Ambler, Anderson, Barton. At first it drove me nuts for a little bit, but then I figured it out. Now we're going to add a prospect, okay? If you come down here to this little plus sign in the corner, and it says, how would you like to add your prospects? Select one. So first we'll add them one by manual entry. So you would just enter the first name, the last name, the email address, and then it allows you to, we'll just do that. Susie Q 1-808-753-2695, some made up number. She doesn't have an email address. Now we're going to continue. And look at that. She's already in our phone system now. And now we can send media. We can assign a tag. Let's see, what's an available tag? I have no idea. Create tags for whatever purpose you do that. That's beyond my 59 years old understanding. Let me just look at these notes. I see you're showing that I'd have to add each one of my contacts individually. You can sort prospects by first name. Yes, you can also. Sports tag or pet tags. Oh, okay. That's cool. Still not sure about getting into app or change password to get onto my account. Do I have to call Lifeboat to change password? No, you don't, Melanie. It's all it's when you go and set it up, it will log. It's the same login that you use to get into your back office. You don't have to change that at all. Okay. All right. So now we're going to add another one, but we're going to do it a different way. And when you see this, it says we did the manual entry first, and now we're going to use device contacts. All right, so I click that, and now it gives me the ability to go through all of my contacts. I won't put Amy Beth in it. Greg's already in there. Andrea. Oh, we'll put them in there. Do you want to add the contacts? This action cannot be undone. Would you like to continue? I'm going to add contacts. So see, it's not just going into your system and snuffing out all of your contacts. You have to give it permission to allow you to go do it. And those guys both have A for their first name. They actually happen to be my sisters. And so here's Amy Beth, and it's all got her information. Let's go ahead and we're going to send my little sister. I think we'll send her what is phototherapy. All right. We're going to share that. We're going to text it to her. Oh, that's all information from sending her my pictures of my new grandbaby. Okay, so back to the InTouch app. That way you are now, let's see, I did it not, something going on here. I'm going to close the app and come back to it, okay? Okay, here we go. See all? So this is important. I want to show you this. We just sent a video to Amy Beth, right? Now, if you come right down here, history, look at that. How magical is that? So every day that I'm in the office working on office hours and I'm following up, I literally can use this to send watering. All right. We all know startx39now.com. That's our initial water, right? That's where we send them when we're meeting them, giving them that contact. And now what else can you do? You can follow up with testimonials. You can follow up with different videos here. And if you're going to send them something that's not on, let's see. So here, let's do this. I'm going to text Amy. Oops, that's the email. So it gives you a choice. I can call her or text. And what does Marcy say? Text and talk, talk and text, right? So right there, they're giving you those two options. I'm going to text Amy, and I'm going to text her https://startx39now.com. Okay. So this is actually texting through my phone. However, now I can go in here and I can add history, custom history, texted start x39 now.com. Okay. How magic is that, right? Okay, let me come back up here and look at the chat. Does the app, okay, no. No, thanks. What is the statement used regarding the Holy Grail? Again, What is the statement that you just sent out with the link that you just sent out? Okay, well, I like to add HTTP because sometimes it'll bring that little box up, but you know, we all do that stuff different. So the thing about the Holy Grail, that literally comes up when you send, let me see, that was to Maya, I think. History, stem cells are rescued. So let me go back here to her text. And okay. Thank you. All right, so this is the one that I sent to Maya, the text I sent to Maya, and the part where it says, is this the Holy Grail for age reversal, like some say? That came up. That is what LifeWave programmed in when they created, oops, you don't want to see all my emails. When they created that for you to link and send to. Let me go back here to media. I like media up top. All right, so in the media, that was this one, LifeWave X39 technology. No, it wasn't.
Well,
it was this one. Stem cells are rescued by X39. So when you send the stem cells are rescued by X39 video to someone, when you share it, it will, if it's a text, it comes up with that. Is this the Holy Grail? Okay, they're trying to titillate your mind and give you a hook for that person to say, oh my God, this is the Holy Grail. I do want to reverse my age, right? Let me show you what it looks like when we get an email going to somebody. Find somebody that's got an email in here. Let's see. Sorry. So many. I don't have my, okay, here, I know what I'll do. Oh, she does have an email. Okay, perfect. We're going to send media. Let's just send Amy what is phototherapy. Now, if I hit email, I don't have that kind of email in my phone, and it'll give me a message that says, not set up. Okay, I have Gmail on my phone. So let's continue with Gmail. And this is what it brings up now. Hi, Amy Beth. Wafer thin, virtually weightless wearable. But look, right there, I'm pointing, you can't see me, I don't think. Wearable is spelled incorrectly, okay? So what I'm gonna be doing is I'd be coming up here and I'd be fixing that, okay? Wearable technology that uses light to improve your health. Watch this. And the other thing that I'm gonna be doing, because I'm an old school, I wanted to be an English teacher at one point in my life when I was a kid. So I'm gonna make it look nice. I come down here, I take all that crap off the bottom. And it's not crap, but I take all those words off the bottom because that's not even the email that I use for the app. And then what I do, oops, is I put my phone number. 793-7901. And instead of thanks, because I'm Hawaiian here, we say mahalo. And I like to add, have a great day. Okay. Hi, Amy Beth. Wafer thin, virtually weightless wearable technology that uses light to improve your health. Watch this. All right. Now, up at the top, see where it says from Sheila Healer at gmail.com. That is the one that I use for LifeWave. If you click, I've got more, I got 2 other emails in there. Make sure that it's from the right one that you want. Okay. And then we send it and we come back to the InTouch app. All righty. And let's see, where else do we got to see? Oh, let me show you this. Okay, so I'm really a big proponent of going into the office hours because Jan and Marcy have given us this amazing time where we can all literally focus on working, right? And what I like to do after I've requested an initial gift, they've already received Start X39 now from me, right? Because that's my qualifier. Okay. They got to watch that, right? You don't want to just be having Marcy piss away patches because you haven't taken the time to make sure somebody's truly interested. All right. So I like to then send, after I've sent the gift request in, and I know that the gift is going to go out in the next 4 or 5 days, I like to come down here to, hold on, let me find it. After the patches, distributor assets to share. This is the health tracker, okay? So the health tracker, if you've never seen it, it is amazing because the person can, so I've not put on a patch yet. I come down here and I mark how it is, and it's on a 1 to 10 scale. And I think it says a higher number is better. So if your quality of sleep is 1 here, chances are that by the time you get to 7 days, 14 days, you're not going to have a 1 anymore. You're going to have a 5 or a 7 because your sleep all of a sudden is just like, oh my God, I can sleep again, right? So this to me is an ideal watering tool. And what is it, Jan? 5 waters, right? 5 waterings. So there you go. That's one of your 5 waterings with love. Question. Oh, thank you. All right. So I think I'm gonna well, let me just roll one more thing through here. And I'm not gonna go, oh, here's a good one. Aromatherapy mists. Look at that. Instagram feed, David, new category. This is an entirely new category of products. Nothing like that exists. And if you see up here in the corner, I can download that into my telephone. In Touch would like to add to your photos. Okay. Image has been saved to the photo gallery. And let me go pull that up. There it is. So if I wanted to, I could literally now have this in my phone all the time and start sending this out. These guys think of everything, don't they? Pretty amazing. And oh, did you see that down there at the bottom? Hold on here. Let me go back. Post to social. You could just post that. Let's see what that does. The following message is currently in your clipboard and can be pasted directly into a selected app from below. How cool is that? All right, we'll close that off. So there are more social images up higher. There are testimonials. I watch all this stuff that I look at them before I send anything to anyone. I'm gonna find out what it is. So I think I'm gonna stop the phone share. And anybody have questions? Thoughts, Jan? What do you think about this tool?
I'm glad you went over it. I'm not a big app person, but there's really a lot of good stuff in there that's just easy to grab and send to people. So, you can use it any way that works best for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, my big caveat, I still write every single thing down in this book. Texted the Shine and Dream info, texted how are you doing, the video, sent video, how to patch X39. So I am keeping track every time that the app sends something out for me, like I showed you in history, it's all there. And then because I'm such an old school girl, I like to write it down. I like to touch the paper and follow up that way too. What we got going on over here? I don't use it enough. Start practicing. Good, Karen. Yeah, love this, especially for contact management, history details. It's stellar. It's very, it's easy. And for those of you that were here way back when I got the honor of running whatever that other one was, which now I can't even think of the name. I don't even have it on my phone anymore. But whatever that old original app was that we used to pay for, the company has given us Rapid Funnel. Thank you. That was it. And I used to be the person that ran that app after Kathy passed, and I was having to download videos, and people would send me stuff to put into the app, and I began to hate it and not use it because I was doing all this work to keep it up. And this is In Touch, LifeWave. They looked over all of the Rapid Funnel app and they took it to the next level for us, and they made it free. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm old school also, but really want to get going this app with my people. So we'll have to watch again as I go on late. Absolutely. It'll be recorded. It'll go down into my YouTube files. I'll just put that in here, YouTube/Sheila Hay, Maui LifeWave. If you have not signed up and subscribed to it, do it. Because every time I post one of Jan and my shows, I also post some other little things in there that are coming out of the Be Activating team. There's lots and lots of information. There are over 125 videos now, I believe, on my YouTube site, all dedicated to LifeWave. Okay. So questions, raise your hands. Does anyone know how to post a pic on Zoom? If willing to help, please call. At least you got me to download the app today. Good deal, Cynthia. Yay, yay. So I downloaded my picture on my website of Zoom. I don't know if you have to do it that way or not. It's not on my telephone. I can't figure out how to get one on my telephone for Zoom. So anybody knows how to do that, please give Melanie a call and help her out. It's 10:08, folks. We have time for other conversation, questions, or we can just sign off early, but I really don't want to do that.
Somebody had a question earlier about X39. Did they ever ask that question?
I'm not sure. What do your grandbabies call you? They all call me Mima, right down to the great grandbaby. Braylon, he is 20 months old and his little sister was born today. Okay, Melanie, please unmute and ask your question, hon.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona today. 75-degree temperature here is gorgeous.
Nice.
We're in the middle of the Phoenix Open and Super Bowl, so it's an exciting week here. So I have not used the In Touch app, but I've been wanting to. I haven't had any training on it, but it seems fabulous to be able to run your contacts through there, because what I get stuck on is I have very easy talking to people, and then I'll even give them some patches. And then my follow-up is questionable. It's either really good, no contact, and then kind of drop off the page, where when do I call them again so it's not intrusive. So for instance, I went to, I have sleep apnea and tinnitus super bad.
Okay.
And I went to a specialist in that, and she and I, the doctor there was talking, and she owns the company. I put my foot in about LifeWave. She wasn't familiar with it. I left her some sleep patches and so forth. And then I left and I texted her and said, "Oh, David's on tonight. You might want to watch this Zoom call." No response. Then I texted her a little bit more and said, "If you have any questions, feel free to call me about the patches." No information. So now it's time for me to follow up with her. And I'm not really sure what the best approach is, because she hasn't really shown that much interest. In person, a lot of interest, but she had a 4-day pack of sleep patches, and I think I gave her something for pain. So
Okay.
I know the In Touch app is going to be fabulous for me to even document, because I'm such a marketeer that I just market, and then I don't have time for all this follow-up, where now I can just say, left her this, left her that, because now I'm like thinking, now what did I leave her? Because I market so easily.
So, Melanie, one of the beautiful things that I guess I skipped over on the app is that it allows you to set follow-up dates.
Yes, I saw that.
5, 7 days away, and it literally gives you a list. Like I've already taken care of mine, but on the phone, how you get the little number
Oh yeah.
next to an icon. that tells you that you have notifications. So it'll tell you they just start building up. And it's funny because it's always a week from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when I'm in the office hours. Then I know, oh, it's time again, and you'll be able to look and follow up right then without an issue. One of the things that I'm going to suggest to you, Melanie, in contacting this doctor is that you call next follow-up. Okay.
Yeah.
Because like Marcy says, text and talk, and you know, the squeaky wheel gets greased.
Right. Exactly.
Okay?
No question.
And sometimes people, you know, my attitude is I'm going to continue to connect with you and keep working until either you say stop it, or you say, what is this?
Okay, so would you go in there with an attitude, an assumptive attitude that, hey, did you love the patches as much as I do? Or would you come in and say, how did you like the patches? Or did the patches work for you? How would you go into the approach of it?
Jan, what would you do on that case? Jan's looking at me like, what? I would say, okay, if I'm going to talk to her, I would say, what was your experience?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
first of all. And then if she says, well, I didn't feel anything. Well, I didn't expect you to feel anything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because, you know, one of the things that Bob Campbell taught me is that when we give away patches, we also are giving away that expectation
Mm-hmm.
that they may have something that they can feel or sense. Okay.
Yeah.
But how do you, when you put that patch on your body, there is nothing that tells me, alert, 4,000 genes are now resetting in your body, Sheila.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. And so one of the things that that when I'm gonna like in person hand somebody patches, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say to them, hey, now I don't expect you to feel anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might, some people do, but I don't have that expectation for you. And that way, when they come back to you and they say, oh my gosh, that second day I slept like a log, you're going to be able to say, wow, you slept like a log. Wouldn't you like that all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anybody had any experience with apnea? Has anyone had customers or anyone that actually has proven that their events, which, you know, is the stop breathing events at night, got better? Or were they able to get off their machine? Or is there any experience or testimonies around that I could send her a podcast?
If you want, I can put my number in the chat.
Please.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
like 3 minutes without breathing, and we went on vacation and the outlet didn't work, and he was 5 days without the machine. Yeah, he was a little tired, but it wasn't like he wasn't breathing.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah,
good to know.
But he's also been 2 years, so if she wanted to call and say what was the
Yeah,
experience.
definitely put your number in. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you.
And Jay just put that there are testimonials.
Oh, good.
I'm
And has
gonna,
anyone had any testimonies about tinnitus or titanies?
yeah, they're in, you can look
Okay.
those up in Telegram.
Okay.
On Telegram. I'm sure that they're in there's the Be Activating Testimonial group.
Yeah.
Take it in there, and I'm sure that there are. And then you can also just had a brain stop for a second. You can also see the Telegram group. There's the Be Activating group. And then in those groups, a lot of times people will ask, has anybody had experience with this? And then somebody may respond back to you. Okay.
Okay. Is the X39 now the new app that we were just doing, x39.com?
No.
I mean, the new.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So startx39now.com. That is the website that Marcy created. And it
Okay.
has a couple of the short videos. It has research information, it has patent information, testimonials, and then there's a great video at the bottom of it that is David Schmidt. And Brenda Kelly
Oh.
said ringing in the ears and not tinnitus.
What does it say? What did she say? Ringing in the ears?
Ringing in the ears. Use
Why
that when
not
you're
tonight?
searching
Oh,
Telegram.
okay. Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Can you send a video to multiple contacts via the app? Nope, you have to do it individually because, you know, think about that. Are you going to just send out a blast email to a bunch of people? Or are you going to customize and individualize each one of those emails to each person, Lori? Okay. So Melanie, does that answer your question for you, honey?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. Any other questions? It looks like Jan got dropped off of Zoom. Try various spelling when searching for a keyword. People enter different things. There you go. There you go. Okay. Shari, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you, doll. Sorry, Louise. Unmute for me, baby doll.
I'm back. I got dropped off.
There she is. Do you have a question, Shari Louise?
Yes, I did. I didn't want to be interrupting. With regard to, oh, now I got to retrace my question. Darn it, with that little waiting period, it sort of escaped me. Let's see, with regard to the videos, with regard to, I don't remember, sweetie. I'll have to, which is unlike me, but
Well, you think of it, and when you
Okay.
think of it, you pop back in. Okay.
all right, will do. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, sweets. Okay, Cynthia, can LifeWave see what I'm sending people on the app? Okay, so the app tracks what you're sending it, but in my mind, I have this pretty, I can't imagine that somebody in LifeWave is sitting there watching what everybody is sending in their apps. Okay, maybe they are, maybe there is, I mean, Lord knows, look what's happening on Twitter and
question about
everything's being
accessing
tracked by
testimonials.
everything. So who knows? But to my awareness, the app is what's tracking your history and sending you that information. So I don't think LifeWave corporate can actually see what I'm sending people. I do. So if you have been following the Pro Ballers Club, Marcy did a phenomenal interview yesterday with Ivory Sully, Rod, who else? Reggie was there. And this was a conversation with these football players talking about what happened. These guys are in their 60s now. So it's been 30 plus years that they've been players. And in those 30 plus years, I mean, they talked about what they used to call getting a ding. And what a ding is basically having a concussion. And these guys were playing in the days when they would get hit. Two of them talked about being blacked out on the field for 5 minutes. They got them back together. They walked them off the field, and like 3 plays later, they're back in the game. Okay. And then they talked about how X39 and X49 are changing their lives, clearing their fog, regaining their focus. And that is one of the videos I'm starting to send out to some of these alpha men that I'm meeting at the swap meet who are requesting gifts because they are construction workers or plumbers and their backs are out and all this stuff. So think about your target market, and you can utilize, like I was showing you, sending them a text or sending them an email, and then you could put your own videos in there too. Shari Louise, what do you got, girl? Gotta unmute for me, baby doll.
Okay. My
Okay.
question was this. I've had a couple of people suggest not using, when sending out videos, to not use the link that we have in the app because it's, I don't know, they weren't particularly thrilled with what was available. what are your thoughts when you send out a video? Do you send it directly from the site, from the app? What do you recommend? I'm getting so many mixed messages.
So my personal thing is that I either am going to be sending them startx39now.com, which actually a lot of my work is done at the swap meet where I'm meeting people and they're getting the information there. Okay. So my first thing is that I'm giving them my business card, and right down here is startx39now.com, and this QR code, boom, it takes them right there to startx39now.com as well. Then after that is when I'm starting to use the app, and the links are good. You have to, like I said, I think that part of the issue that some people have is that they don't want to send what the company has written. Well, you've got fingers, you can erase it on your telephone or with your computer, and you can write whatever you want. But in my mind, and this is just me, okay, why wouldn't I want to use a tool that has already been created, that already
Right.
does the work for me? I mean, I don't got enough time in my day. It's like I told you, I didn't use Rapid Funnel when I was the one creating everything. Okay. So yeah, does that answer your question, Charlie Louise?
Yeah, and then the other part of it is that I've still got 300 really nice business cards that have got my new mantra on it, but it has the Start X39 instead of the Start X39 Now. What do I do about that? Do I just put a label over it?
Okay, so
Because I really like the Start X39 Now link a lot better.
okay, so I had to make that decision myself,
Me too.
and I just threw $42 down the trash. Okay,
Okay, got it. That's what I need to do. Thank you,
that's
honey. I
what I did.
appreciate it.
That was
Yeah,
my,
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm gonna do too.
I've had different permutations of my business card. This is my third business card since starting LifeWave. And the original cards that we got from Sally were, Kathleen and I were just howling the other day because there's like, on the back of these business cards, the printing is so microscopic and they shove everything in there. Hysterical. I couldn't even read it with my reading glasses. So yeah, now we're on, rev number 3. I like the small size. How do you use a QR code on the phone to be able to view it? Okay, so there's some kind of a, let me see in my utility, I think. Yeah, there's a QR reader that you can download. I guess I took mine off because it says it's loading right now, but I'll show you 1 sec here. As soon as it loads up. Okay, let me go back to screen sharing because it'll be easier to see this. There it is. Sorry about that. But it's pretty cool that I can finally share my phone on here. Okay, let's go back up here. So I'm trying to arrow on. Okay, here it says QR reader. Okay. QR reader would like to access the camera. It has to, or it can't do its work. Okay, so I'm going to let it. And then, ooh, that was all it took. Look at that. I just held that up to it and we're already there. Let's do that again. Okay. So can you see that? You see the little square that's in the center? Boop. That's how easy that is. They're just trying to drag me into the new world, aren't they? Into the technological age. Okay, when you send it out from the app, they can't forward it. The link is private and can't be shared. That is correct. It's worth starting over with correct info. There are a lot of changes, hard to keep up with all this. My business wellness is full of technology. They have to keep up, and sometimes this is overwhelming. It sure can be overwhelming. Absolutely. So any other questions you guys may have? We got the beautiful Jan Rand and I. Yes, you may see my card. Let me get it up here. Activate your stem cells now.
You can also see
Go
the
on.
colors.com on.
Oh, you broke up, Jan. On the back side, this is like Sally's card that she offers, okay? It has, the back says X39 activates your own stem
Give a
cells.
gift.
I'm sorry, Jan, go ahead now. Now you're back.
It says my internet's unstable after I just spent $300 to fix that. That's lovely. Anyways, you can go to startx39biz.com and go to give a gift, and you can see the business cards right there.
Cynthia, I don't know how to do it on Android. You might have to go into the apps and get a QR app. Shari, Louise, my cards are from Vistaprint because I buy so many cards from Vistaprint. I'm not just buying my LifeWave card, but I really dig the little tiny square cards. These are my professional business card. There's my husband.
Oh yeah, we're going to La Perusa.
They're going to the lava fields right now. Love you. Have a good time.
You too.
And
Sorry for interrupting your call earlier.
okay, so anyway, I get special deals all the time sent to me from Vistaprint, and I get 250 business cards, these little square ones, for $42 shipped. Okay, so like Jan was saying, go to startx39biz.com and you can see very similar cards. I just like different pictures myself. So I have, that's an actual stem cell right there on the front. And then on the back, I put, it's a DNA strand. If you can see that right down there, because what are we doing? We're activating your DNA. We're utilizing those stem cells. $250 for $42, I think it was, Melanie. But if you don't get square cards, it's a little less expensive, right? Because I just like all this kind of cool fancy stuff. So any other questions?
Me again.
Okay, bring it on.
Last question, sweetheart.
Okay.
I have my mantra on my card, which is over 80 and still fabulous. But I want to put my picture on there because my experience is people usually hold on to a card that has someone's photo on it before they toss it. Just a
Yes.
thought. Can I do that with that card? Is there room?
On mine, you can see there's my picture.
Oh, great. Okay. Fabulous.
And I'm super anal about, I'm a Libra. I want
So am I.
Okay, right. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
And so how that symmetry sits. And you know, little Miss Nina Oldland, she got cards exactly like this too, but they don't say Sheila Hay. They say Nina Oldland on there. And Kathleen has them like this as well. So, you know, you can make them whatever you want. But like I agree with your picture on there. It's like, oh, hey, that's that chick I met at the swap meet with the drag.
And also, I just wanted to say that Sally can design anything that you want. If you had a specific thing that you want, like what you wanted to say or whatever, she can make up anything that you want.
And she's amazing. And Sally will do a rush job for you too. I mean, Sally made Kathleen one of the pull-up banners, and she rushed it, and it was very expensive to get it out here, but we wanted it in like 4 days, and Kathleen paid the shipping for it. So, you know, Sally is amazing. And like I said, I just wanted different picture work on it, and like to play with that kind of, I like playing with Canva.
So is Sally at Vista?
No, Sally is on startx39biz.com.
Okay.
And Jan, what is it under marketing resource? I can't remember which number. It's like
There's three, when you go to the home page, it's the third big blue tab, all the marketing tools or training tools or something like that. And it's also under the first tab that says the 14 steps, go to give a gift.
14 steps.
No, but I
Okay.
think-
So,
Sheila,
yes,
Debbie. This is my card. I took a picture from, says harness the power of light.
look at
Says-
that. That's
Says-
cool.
Says Life Wave, and then I put my name and number on there. Because I just like the picture of the light.
There you go. And she's holding the light. That's so awesome. That
Got
little
that.
light patch.
I got
Right.
those at Vista Print. Yes.
Perfect.
Vista Print also.
Thank you, Debbie.
Sure. I
Okay,
do have
so-
a question. This probably, I don't know if it relates to what we're talking about today here, but I'm like you. I'm like under the rock when it comes to this technology. And you said you could go in and you could change words on cards and things and put what you want on there. I don't know how to do that.
On which cards are you referring to?
I don't know which one it was you were referring to, whether it was business cards or,
Okay, so what I was talking about changing the wording on is when you're gonna ship out something, like send something through the app.
oh, okay.
Okay, and so you always want to read the copy that they put forth with that, because it may be totally, I may not be wanting to say what they said. I want to make it sound like me. Okay, sometimes when you pull them up and it's like, I would never say anything like that. So you want
Right.
to talk about, you want to make it in your words. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Joanna's question, how do we access this as a recording? I will be, it's gonna get processed out, and then I put every single one of my recordings, I put on YouTube site. It is Sheila Hay, Maui Life Wave. And yes, Jan's granddaughter is adorable, absolutely adorable. Any comments about X39 giving us so much energy we are not sleeping at night? I've never had that problem. My sleeping at night is because I'm in pain and lack of, excuse me. So for me, it does wonders. Maybe having them put the patch on earlier in the day, one could be a thing. Two, shorten the hours. Okay, so have them, start at 2 or 3 hours of wearing the patch, taking it off. If I was going to have somebody only wear a patch for 3 hours, I'm going to have them take it off and put it onto a piece of plastic and then take that back and use it. And I don't know if that's, protocol or what, but that's what I would do. I hope that answers your question. All right, Jan, we are at that witching hour here. We're 5 minutes past, but you have any parting words for us today, my beautiful friend?
I wish I did.
It's Friday. She's tired.
It's Friday. It's been a long week, it's been a long week, but I love this business. I love the community. I'm so great. I've made friends I've ever had. And wherever you are in the journey, just stay plugged in and do what you can do and reach for help when you need it, because you got a whole bunch of people that want to help you succeed.
Yes.
So that's it.
So,
Ladies.
thank you. Jan and Marcy host the office hours. Somebody's asking more info on office. The office hours, I always mess it up, Hawaii time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
There it is.
Monday mornings at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is Power Hour. Tuesday at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, she does the training on what the office is. And it's so funny, if any of you come to work in the office, it never fails. And you go, how come my volumes work I can't.
That's right. Somebody's always asking, why isn't anyone saying anything out loud? I can see your mouth
Always.
all moving, right? And on my website, you can actually, on not my website, on my YouTube site, I was honored, it was last week. I was blessed to be asked to step in for Marcy during office hours, and I recorded that. And so there is an office hours training on my website as well, on my LifeWave website. I'm not that way, sorry. Maui LifeWave, my YouTube site. Okay. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all of you. Mahalo. Sheila Jan, you really wrote me in with your topic subject about follow-up, because if you would have said the subject is app, I wouldn't have been here. And now you got me to actually download the app. Yay, because follow-up is everything.
Oh, everything.
Everything. And I was
Follow up expectations.
that's it.
Setting expectations is so important. You gotta kill that I don't feel anything before they ever put a patch on. And I tell people, when I call you back, you can't say those words to me. You know, you just can't tell me I didn't feel anything, because I'm telling you, you're probably not going to feel anything. Just like you don't feel your blood flowing through your veins. You don't feel when you take vitamin C. You don't feel your hair turning gray. So why do you expect to feel the healing in 5 days? It's not going to happen. But
Right.
know that it's working, and then I give them the what to expect. When you can get good at that, you'll have it made.
Exactly. So thanks so much,
Oh,
everybody.
wait, somebody just put in there that what if they feel worse after 10 hours? That means the patch is working. The patch is activating, and sometimes your body will detox before you start better. As Marcy says, the old tissue is fighting the new cells, and there could be like a little war going on. People that just to take off half the back and titrate up to the 12 hours. But they can't say it's not working because they don't feel good. It shows you that it's working.
And drink more water. Okay.
Yes.
Because 90% of humans are dehydrated. And, you know, I cannot tell you, oh, I drink water. Well, you know what? I drink water too. But do you honestly drink half your body weight in ounces a day? And if you can say truthfully yes to that, I commend you. Okay,
Yes.
because that is what we're supposed to do. And when you are going through a detox symptoms, you need to drink even more. Okay, so, you know, to support these people, and okay, and I'm going to come out right now and say it, you know, there are people, no matter what, that don't mentally, subconsciously don't want to heal. Okay.
Yep.
It's called,
Absolutely.
it's a psychological condition. It is called secondary gain. Okay. And the secondary gain that I may have because my knee, if I'm still walking on a cane, everybody's looking at me, oh, that poor lady, right? And maybe I like that. But when you run up against someone, and you know, and I'm gonna go a little Jesus on you guys. This is one of the things in my mind forever. Jesus says, you know, you can only do so much. And if they're not going to listen, shake the dirt off your shoes and walk out the door and go on to the next one and quit taking it personally. Okay.
Amen.
Because you know what? It's their health. Are you healing? Are you feeling better? Are you sleeping better? Can you get on the floor with your great grandkids and crawl around?
Yeah.
That's what it counts. Okay. And in our life as servants, if we can come and share this with other people, and then their responsibility is to pick it up and help themselves. It's not your job to make somebody want to wear it. Okay. And I know that sounds a little harsh,
No,
but that's the reality of life. Okay.
it is.
It really is.
Sheila,
Yes, Rob.
on your those that go through a detox, it's best that they have some type of binder, activated charcoal or something, because you can drink a lot of water, but if it's not going to attach to something, you're not going to expel it. So those that are coming up against or experiencing some type of detox, it's best to take some type of binder with it.
And one, where do I get activated charcoal, is that what you were saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
how
just
do I
one.
take
There's that's just one. You can get those at pretty much any health food store actually.
it? Okay,
CVS, Walgreens probably has that stuff. But yeah, there's other binders, but that's just like the real popular one.
okay. Well, thank you for that, because I know that some people just are constantly dehydrated, and so that makes a lot of sense that that water needs to bind. When someone says I drink water, tea, lemonade, or coffee, that is not water. That is correct. Okay.
Yeah, you want the toxins out of your body. And again,
That's
if they're not binding to something, they're not going to be flushed out.
exactly. And then another important thing too, what's their copper level like? We don't get copper hardly anymore in our food source, and especially not from GMO products. And that's one of the big things David talks about is, are you using copper to support? So guys, it is almost 11:15. I have got an appointment with the beautiful Kathleen Nichols to get out and go belly today. We're going to meet a couple of different people, and I hope you guys go do the same. Okay. Remember, contact, follow up, and just get out there and make those sales so that you can live a life of freedom and health. Love you
Thank you,
guys.
Sheila. Bye.
You're so welcome. Stop that recording.
Thank